to another episode of ElizabethBurr.com. This time we are doing a segment on athlete after 40. And that comes from my background. I grew up a quiet, shy child. I was a bookworm and I did band. So I suppose I had some athletics built into my life. I did grow up on a farm for the first 10 years of my life. I did do marching band, but I never did sports. I never did athlete things. And I found after my divorce and when I had the kids that I was at about 250 pounds. I was in my 30s when I ended up at the doctor, and she said, look, you're pushing diabetes, you're pushing fatty liver. What are you going to do about it? And that's when the message finally sank through, and hence Athlete After 40 was born. In further blog posts coming down the line and podcasts and blogs, I will talk some about the mistakes that I have made and how you can avoid them. But for today, I want to talk about something that is coming up for me the first weekend in December. It is the St. Jude Marathon. And I do always sign up for the marathon. Last year, I signed up for the marathon and walked the half, and it was very, very disappointing for me. This time, I'm going to sign up, or I did sign up to walk the marathon, and I'm not worried that I'm going to be walking the half. There's been a huge mental shift change, and we will talk about that too. That'll come with how to not make my mistakes. But for now, let's focus on St. Jude. The St. Jude Marathon weekend here in Memphis is the only marathon that I run. It's the only race that I run, really, unless something special comes up with someone from church or something during the year. Why do I support St. Jude? St. Jude is amazing. Where else do you get to support a cause that is so global, that is so life-changing for so many people? St. Jude is dedicated to two things. The first thing they are dedicated to is ending childhood cancer. The second thing they are dedicated to is never charging the families a penny for the costs of caring for their children while they are sick. Okay, does this mean they don't charge insurance? Oh yeah, they charge insurance, but they don't charge the families. And anybody who's been through a catastrophic illness or a surgery knows that the out-of-pockets, even with insurance, are unbelievable. And some families would be locked out of seeking appropriate care for their sick child if there weren't hospitals like St. Jude around. Okay, I've been a teacher, I'm a mom, I still work in aftercare at a local school. I believe in kids, and I believe in kids having the right to grow up healthy and to make a positive contribution to this world. And so does St. Jude. And so this December, I have already switched. I am training to walk the half marathon, even though I signed up for the full. I'm not even going to get stats from this race. And that's okay, because I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned about just giving back instead of trying to impress people. My life focus has changed, and I want the focus of what I do in December to be raising awareness for these kids, for these families, that we have children who, they're not getting cancer because they screwed up somewhere. They're getting cancer for who knows why. And so let's cure cancer for them. And if you would like to help, you can go to my hero page. You can make a donation, even if it's $5. Be a hero too. Join me in this fight. Join St. Jude. Fight for families who are afraid of losing their kids. If you'd like to help out, there will be a link down in the bottom. There's also a link if you go to any of the St. Jude posts on elizabethburr.com. Thank you, guys.